So today we are going to see about that one, that our cloud introduction. So in the day one session, the cloud introduction, we are going to see. So we are going to see about that one, why cloud computing and what is cloud computing. Then we are going to see what is Azure. See, let's see that one, why cloud computing. See, if you want to understand why cloud computing, we have to discuss that scenario. See, here I'm having that one businessman. So he's planning to start that one startup, an application actually planning to develop like that social media application that are like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, like that. This is his plan. So he want to develop that application. So you know that one, right? If you want to develop that any of the business applications, you need that developers, you need that work environment, you need that softwares, devices, the networking setups, security, a lot of things are, so you have to arrange it, right? So here, if you want to make it now, if you want to make it, just a minute. So all these setups actually, so we have to arrange it, right? So how we can do these things? See, he doesn't have any experience in this platform, that IT application development, IT team recruitment. Is the investor only. So he doesn't have any idea about that one. So you're thinking about that one. If you need all these setups now, so that storages, security, infra team, and the servers, everything he needs, right? But he doesn't have idea. So what I can do, whether I want to purchase all these things, or is there any option, the rental? Because I'm going to start as a beginning level, right? So he's thinking about that one. So he has a lot of challenges. First thing, he want to put that lot of investment in the beginning itself, a high setup cost to launch. That every application actually, so that beginning level, we have to put that some investment amount. Yes, all these setups we need, so we have to spend that money the beginning itself. Just imagine, he arranged all the things and developed the application and launched that application. Launch the application. So here, after launching that application, so the end users, the users, they are started to use that our application. So day by day, the users counts are getting increasing. If the users counts are getting increasing means the volume of the data count also getting increasing, because every user they are registering. For example, take that Facebook, that every user, whenever they are joining, that their own data they are giving when they are registering. After creating the account in the Facebook, they are uploading the posts, the videos, comments, a lot of things. Everything is the data. Then data count will get increased. So if the data counts are increasing now, then your storages also should be increased, because that beginning itself, we will not have that big size memory, big size data storages. Some limitations we had it in the earlier. But the application got success and a lot of users are joined. The data counts are getting increasing. Then I want to store more data. Then I want to increase that my storage, as well as I want to increase that my security, the data security. The application should not be so hacked. The data should not be hacked. So it should increase that your security level. And support team, because a lot of customers have started to use that our application now. So customer complaint also will come. The customer complaints have come now, that's responsibilities. You have to take it. So for that one, you need that infra team. So you have to recruit more resource. You have to purchase that more memory, that more storage, security things, everything you have to do it. So again, you have to do this. What is that one? That investment again, you have to do it. So all these challenges are there. So what is thinking now? Planning to discuss with that one of the IT expert who has that well experience to implement that new organization. So we'll take that example. So there's a person having so huge experience in implementing the new products and understand the product implementation life cycle and its challenges. So he's approaching one of these experts and telling his plan, what he is thinking, what he want to do. So here, what she is suggesting now, she's suggesting cloud environment instead of that on-premises environment. She's suggesting the cloud. But for the person, even cloud or on-premises, both are new. So what is the difference of using the cloud or going with the cloud features instead of the on-premises? He doesn't know. So she is explaining that benefits of cloud computing. The on-premises data center, if you are using now, the beginning itself, you have to put that lot of investment. So higher upfront cost of the setup. You have to make that your data center environment. You have to make that net security, network security, everything. You have to purchase that devices, systems, right? That you have to purchase that softwares. The beginning itself, you have to do it. On-premises, if you are planning now, all these setups, the beginning itself, you have to do it. Otherwise, you cannot start that work, right? So all these setups, if you need now, the beginning itself, you have to put that lot of investment amount. But in the cloud, we don't want to do it anything like this one. You don't worry about that our data center, the server setups. We don't worry about that our softwares. You don't worry about that what any of the configurations or security things, nothing to do. Already the cloud setup is available somewhere. Just you are going to pay and you are going to use it. So pay as you go model is available. You no need to put that lot of amount at the beginning itself for that environment setup. Whatever the setup you need, it's already available as a public service. Whatever you need, you can purchase it. For that, you can pay it. So this setup, environment setup, we don't want to do it. Already it's available. The cloud, it's available. You have to pay for it, then you have to use it. No upfront cost. And the on-premises environment. If you want to do that, any updates, the existing softwares or the system setups, it will not be automatic updates. You have to update manually. You have to plan for that downtime. The downtime, you can update all the required softwares or system device related updates, anything. But in the cloud, the automatic software updates. So any software, if you want to update, now automatically it will be updated. You don't worry about that one. They will update automatically in the particular period time. Lack of flexibility to upgrade the version. See this one, the on-premises environment. For example, from the version 1 to 2, I want to upgrade. Then we have to plan it, one of them. So non-business time. So then you have to stop that all the process. You have to upgrade the version. But in the cloud environment, high flexibility to upgrade the versions within the few clicks. It's like a checkbox selection. You can select whether you want to use that one version 1 or 2. You can check that one. So it will be upgraded automatically. It will be available. So that's easy click. So here, the on-premises environment, to maintain the data center, you have to appoint the dedicated staff because it's your environment, your data center. So the maintenance, you have to take care of it. So for that maintenance, we have to appoint the dedicated staff. But the cloud environment, we don't want to consider about this maintenance, the data center maintenance, because it will take care by that your service provider who is going to providing that cloud service. Microsoft providing cloud service, Amazon providing cloud service, Google providing cloud services. So these people will take care of this one. The no staff required to maintain data center since cloud service provider will maintain the data center. It is not your responsibility. It is their responsibility. The data cannot be accessed from the remote if you are working in that on-premises environment. The remote access. So there is a lot of security setups you have to do it, networking setups you have to do it. But in the cloud, not like that one. So if you are having that internet access, you can connect with that your server. The data can be accessed remotely over internet using web portal. So these are the benefits are available when you're going with the cloud. So she's explaining all these comparisons. So now he is okay with the cloud features. So a lot of benefits are there. So he planned to use that cloud application. These are the reasons nowadays companies are moving. So all the migrations are happening from the on-premises to that cloud. You know that one, right? In the current market, all companies, they are migrating their business applications, data into the cloud environment now. Yes, these are the reasons. A lot of savings for them, maintenance. So every company nowadays using cloud now. So these benefits are available in the cloud usages so that everyone using or migrating their business from the on-premises environment to the cloud environment. Not only for the startup organization, the existing business also they are moving because of the reasons. So this is the reason. So why the cloud computing need? Why the cloud computing? So the companies are using. This is the reason. Fine. What is the cloud computing? What is the cloud computing? The cloud computing, why we want to use it, that's okay, fine. But what is the cloud computing? I have no idea what is the cloud computing. Let's see, the cloud computing, we can categorize two ways. One is the types of cloud computing. Another one is the cloud services. Types of cloud computing. Here, one is public cloud, then private cloud, then hybrid cloud. What is the public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud? See, the public cloud means anyone can create their account or anyone can purchase that account from the service provider. For example, you are working company A, I am working company B. There is no any relation on your company and my company. But our both company, what they are thinking now, they are planning to use that cloud. So my company, so they are approaching one of the service provider. See, just imagine this is one of the service provider data center. This is one of the service provider data center. So you can take that one, Microsoft or Amazon or Google. The data center now, we are having the servers. We are having the server. So just imagine this is one storage in this data center. This is another storage. This is another storage. This is another, just for understanding, I'm taking like this one, how the data center is maintaining. So like this, we are having a lot of storages, a lot and lots memories actually. So there will be that in the data center. Simple example, I'm taking this one. So here, this is a public service that anyone can create the account. So my company creating the account. So company A, they're using this one. Some company B, they're also using the account. Company B. Some company C may have that their account like this. But even though all companies are using the same data center, data storage, this one will not be accessible. This one will not be accessible to this company. This one will not be accessible. Each one like that. Each one is that separate account. So there will be security. If need now, we can merge. If you are having that two accounts on the each account, you want to do the data transformations or data transactions now, you can do it. That is different part. But in general, each one will be that separate storage, the same data center. Your company data, I cannot see. My company data, you cannot see. So anyone can create the account. They can use that business data in this account, in the storage. This is called public service, public cloud. Microsoft is the public cloud. Microsoft Azure is the public cloud. Amazon AWS is the public cloud. Google GCP, Google Cloud Platform is the public cloud. Snowflake is the data warehouse. It's also public cloud. You are using Salesforce, CRM application. It's a cloud application only. It's a public cloud. Anyone can create the Salesforce account, right? It's a cloud application. So anyone can pay and they can use it. So this is the service is called public cloud. So public data center, okay? Public cloud data center. See, we'll take another example. My company thinking to use that cloud feature. My company thinking to use the cloud feature. But at the same time, they are not interested to use the public cloud. The public cloud. Because the public cloud, so anyone can have their account. They are feeling like that one. They don't want to store their data, the others' data center because of some security reason. But at the same time, they want to use all the cloud features. Then what they are doing now? They are creating their own data center, like on premises, but with the cloud features. They are creating their own data center. Okay. That data center will have their business applications or data, everything. This is only for the particular company. That company is that something. This is also cloud. But in this cloud data center, this is the data center for that your company is. So this data center will be used only for this company. This is their own data center. Suppose the company C, if they want to use this one, no, this will not be accessible. Even they don't know what is this server details, what is this cloud. Because it is their own data center. Why these people are having their own data center? No, their business data, actually, they don't want to share with them public data center, or they don't want to leave the data from their business environment. They don't want to leave the data. So they can go with that cloud feature. So this type of cloud is called that private cloud. This type of cloud is called private cloud. It's only for your organization, that company is here. So this is one of the cloud types. So private cloud and public cloud. Some company will use both the feature. Private cloud as well as public cloud. For some of the purpose features, they will use the public cloud. So some data, they will keep their own data center. So both, if they're using now, it's called hybrid. It's called hybrid. So both it's involving. If both are involving, it's called hybrid cloud. So private and public, both involving, it's called hybrid. It depends upon that your business, that your management will take the decision. So this is the public cloud. Anyone can create that account and they can start to use it. This is the private cloud. This is only for that particular organization cloud. Some companies will use this feature as well as this feature. So that type of cloud is called hybrid cloud. So types of cloud computing, 3 types of cloud computing. One is that public cloud, another one is that private cloud, and then third one is that hybrid cloud. Fine. Now come to the cloud services. What are the services are there? Here, we are having that one service. Infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. That is the meaning, infrastructure. The cloud environment, infrastructure will be there. We can purchase that infrastructure and then we can start to use that one based on that our requirement. What OS I want to use it, I can decide. What are the softwares I want to install, I can design. How many virtual machines first I want to create, I can decide. They will give that environment. In that environment, what are the machines, how many number of virtual machines you are going to use it, and what are the OSs you are going to install, what are the softwares you are going to install. Everything you have to do it. It's nothing but, see, just imagine you are purchasing one new laptop without installing any OS. With a DOS prompt, just you are purchasing one laptop, right? Just environment will be there. You can install that any OS, what OS you want to. So are you going with the Microsoft OS or that are you going with that Linux environment? Anything you can decide it. Infrastructure is there like that. The cloud infrastructure will be there. You can decide. So this is one of the service, IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So you need cloud infrastructure and you can decide how many number of virtual machines, what are the OS, what are the softwares. So whatever you need for your business, everything you are going to decide it and then you are going to make it that environment based on that your business. So it's an infrastructure. Sometimes I'm thinking, no, this will not helpful for me. I need that one already. Some prepared setup, I need it. The OS selection, software installation. No, it will not helpful for my business. I need it with a proper setup already should be there. I need that environment which is that will help to start my development directly without doing that any pre-setups. I need that one environment with the proper software or the required software. I need that one. Yes, that is also available. That type of environment is called platform as a service. Platform will be there. You can start that development. Simple example now. I can say this one, our Azure database. Azure database. Here directly I can start to create the database. I don't want to install the software. Usually database, if you want to use it now, first you want to install the database in that system, then you start to use that one. But here already installed environment is there. I can start to use that one by purchasing that installed environment. You can start the development. The required software is already there. The platform as a service. Platform as a service, no, it's an environment with the required software. You can custom that your application. You can develop that one. No, I don't have that any development team. but I need some of the applications which is already available, the developed application, the ready-made application. See, for example, the Google account, the Google Gmail. I'm thinking to start that one organization. So already I have started, and then I need that mail server, but I don't have that separate mail server for that my organization. What I'm thinking, I'm planning to purchase that some 50 mail ID for my organization from the Gmail, Google. The Gmail. I can purchase it. For my organization, I can purchase it. The domain name, it will be my company domain name. But the tool, the mail tool, mail application, whose mail application? Gmail's mail application. The logo, everything, it will be there. Same like that one. The environment, everything. Gmail environment, I can use it for my application. Another example. Now we are using that one, Office 365, right? The Microsoft product. The Office, Cloud Office, MS Office, Office, Word, Excel, everything we are using that Office 365. It's a developed application. I need that ready-made application. I don't want to go with that development. I need that ready-made application. Is that possible? Yes, it's there. That type of cloud is called SaaS, software as a service. The Google Office 365 is the best example for this SaaS. So, sorry, Microsoft Office 365. Google Sheet is that another example from the Google. The Google Sheet you are using, right? It's a developed application. You are buying and you are using, that's it. You are not doing any development. Are you doing any development in that Office 365? That Excel development? No. In the Excel, you are using some development. It's for your business purpose you are doing. But Excel application, you did not develop. It's a developed application. The Office 365 Word, if you are using, it's a developed application. You are not using. Right? So here, these three types of cloud services are available. Based on that, your business requirement, you can decide which service you are going to choose and purchase it. So IaaS, platform as a service, and software as a service. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, PAAS. So SaaS, software as a service. So this is a example of this environment. That IaaS now, it will have that only this environment only will be there. So the network setups, your data center setup with the base level storage. So this is IaaS. But the PAAS now, yes, this will be there because PAAS now, operating system and applications will be there now. Where it will be there? It will be there in this environment only. So PAAS means along with the IaaS only. SaaS now, yes, the application, OS, everything will be there. Directly I can start to use that one. So hosted application will be there. Apps, applications will be there. You can start to use it. So this is the different types of services available in the cloud. Then what is Azure? Azure is the cloud service. Azure is the cloud service. So whatever we have discussed so far, all these features are available in the Azure platform. Azure is the cloud service. Azure is a cloud computing service created by the Microsoft, where user can create the server, storage, account systems, databases, extra using an online portal. The online portal, everything you can create it. And Microsoft will maintain the data center or physical infrastructure. You don't worry about that what data center maintenance. It will take care by that Microsoft, that Azure. Azure is the cloud computing service. So whatever the features we have discussed so far, all the features are available in this Azure platform. Now this person, so he is happy with that features. So he planning to use that, the Azure. So here, everything he can do it using this environment, the Azure environment. The Microsoft Azure, so almost, yes, 95% of Fortune 500 companies are using the Azure platform. The Microsoft, they are spending almost $1 billion they're investing per year for the security, cyber threats. So protect from the cyber threats. So fastest growing cloud service providers and second largest market share in the cloud market. You can start the Azure with a free account, and later you have to upgrade it into that pay-as-you-go model. Pay-as-you-go model. 30 days trial only they will provide. Azure, they will provide 30 days trial only. After the 30 days, you have to upgrade it, whether you are using for the learning purpose or the business purpose. 30 days trial only will be available. After that one, you have to upgrade it into that your pay-as-you-go model. Some of the services are there giving that lifetime free, but that lifetime free, it will not be suitable for all the services. Limitations there. So you can create that your account using that your credit card, one mobile number, one email ID. Using that your email ID and mobile number and your credit card, you can create that your Azure account. But for our training, you don't want to create the account immediately, because first few classes, 7-8 classes, we are going to learn that sandbox server. Using the sandbox server, we are going to learn that one, that our Azure SQL DB, how we can create the Azure SQL database, how we can create the database tables, access the data, some of the security features, some common features. Since we are learning that Azure data engineering, the Azure platform having that database is some common features. That common features we should learn. We should understand what is that one. Those part actually we are going to learn it using that our sandbox server only. The sandbox is the learning server, so we can use it the free. We don't want to create that subscription for that one. I will tell you when you have to create that your actual subscription. You can create at that time. Until that one, don't create, because since they're giving only that 30 days trial now, unnecessarily we don't want to waste that time, because the first 5, 7, 8 are classes, we are going to use that sandbox only. The sandbox actually, it will so be accessible for all for the particular time period, hourly basis. Again, you can create. Actually, sandbox server, it will be active only for the 4 hours. The 4 hours you can create, you can work out, then you can delete it. Again, if you need, again you can create after the 4 hours. The same data, it will not be available. This is the concept. They are giving only for the learning purpose only, right? So that after 4 hours, if you are creating that same sandbox server now, it will not have that old data. So learning purpose, we can use this one. This environment first, we are going to use that one. After that one, we can create that Azure account using that your credit cards. So until that one, don't waste your free trial period. Okay, I'll tell you that one when you have to create that one. That time you can create it. Fine. Someone can try this one. So which of the following is an example of PAAS service offering by the Azure platform as a service, either that Azure SQL database or Azure virtual machine? Which one will be that PAAS platform? Anyone can answer?
SQL database.
The SQL database.
Database.
Yeah, because so that application will be there. So the application directly we can start to develop. So virtual machine, it's an empty machine. So it will not come under the platform as a service. It will come under the infrastructure as a service. Right. And the second one, see the second question. So if an organization doesn't want to load the data of that organization, leave the company premises, but also want to benefit from the cloud, then what is the among following is the best suited cloud? Public or private? See the question.
So private cloud,
Yeah. So here is the private cloud. So because they need that cloud feature, but at the same time, they don't want to share their data into that other data center. They want to keep the data in their own data center. So here, so private cloud is the answer. Okay. Fine. So that's all about this cloud introduction. So that our next session, we will see that one, how we can create that our Azure SQL, so that our Azure platform, so that all the SQL database overview, everything we will see it in that our next session. So that's all for the day. So we will continue the same time tomorrow.